Hello there, John Beeks with you. Nice to have you company. It's Oz Lotto night yet again, and tonight a very exciting night. We have a jackpot night. Our total prize pool in excess of $4 million.
Oh, not you too, Jack.
Man's luck's got to change one day.
Chris, turn it up, it's Lotto.
On its way, and hopefully tonight, the
Cheers.
jackpot night has come your way. It's drawn number 160.
Schultzy, why do you bother with that stuff? You've got no chance of winning, you know that.
You've got to be in it to win it. Isn't that why we take?
Oh, thank you.
Number 19.
19. There you go. First came up the ring.
Bloody rip-off.
My numbers never come up. Check this out. What do you reckon?
Where did you get it?
No worries, mate. Got out the sale at Buckley's. You don't think it's too old-fashioned?
No. And it was for a baby.
Hey, I got this as well. Check it out.
Put it away.
You know where Stacey is?
Put it away. I think Jack's a bit sensitive about the sale. It was probably his as a kid.
Dad, your dinner's in the dining room. Dad?
Yes, Stephen, I heard. I'm not deaf.
Stephen, if you don't mind.
Lucky, come on, girl.
Hey, you going?
Hey.
What's this, a cradle?
It's a cradle. You know you cradle snatcher.
You know what? Look. I got the first number.
Yeah, hey, now did you know that you had the same chance of winning this lotto as if you and I picking the same number out of the Melbourne telephone book? Did you know that?
Bother.
Oh, does anyone actually ever win this? I mean, anyone you know?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I've won Lotto. Son, our worries are over. We've won Lotto.
Ladies and gentlemen, drinks are on Jack.
It's a gift from God. I can pay the bank back, get the farm running again.
Feeling if anybody deserves a Jack, you do. Oh,
Yeah.
go easy.
Good on you, Jack. Hey, I'm happy for you.
I'm pretty happy too, Dash.
Now, Jack, where's the ticket?
No, it's home safe and sound. Don't you worry about that.
Hey, I might have give you a kiss, but you don't got a reputation to think of. Yeah, very good, Harry. See you, mate.
Chrissy, have another round for Jack's winner.
You're trying to spend all the Jack's winnings, are you, Richo?
Just trying to get in the spirit of the occasion.
Stephen! Hey, Steve, come on. Hey, yeah. Come and help us celebrate. Come on. Our worries are over, son. Things are looking up for the Buckleys.
Now we can get rid of that old ute, buy a new one.
Oh, where's your sense of excitement, son? No, we're going to buy a
Merc?
No, two Mercs. One for me and one for you. We'll run that around the farm, eh?
So maybe we should think about going, Dad. Been a lot of excitement for one
The
night.
party's just beginning. Who's for another one?
Now, Jack, now that you've got all this cash, mate, you might like to think about investing. Just so happens, you've got a very exciting opportunity.
We're just about to leave. Thanks, Richo.
Do one more before we go, eh?
One more.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are blowing.
There's a bit of a celebration going on. Adam's just gone upstairs.
There you go, mate. All ready for the little keeper.
Hey, thanks a lot, Nick.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Hey, Stacey, look at that. Check this out. I got a sale out at Buckley.
What?
Well, you know, it's in pretty good condition. Needs a bit of a touch-up.
What is it?
Well, it's a cradle. For the baby.
Where did he get it?
You better ask him about that. I'm going downstairs,
Yeah.
my children. See you later.
Bye, Nick.
See you later. What, you don't like it?
It's so old. You know that St David's Baby Boutique has these great convertible thingies. They've got prams and strollers,
Stace,
carry-cots.
this is an antique. And it's a bargain.
Yeah, so it's old and cheap. You know, these ones have precautions so the baby doesn't suffocate or anything. They're much safer.
Yeah, they'd want to be at that price.
And they're clean and new.
Yeah.
You can use the same one for the other kids.
Fair enough.
What's that?
Oh, it's a music box.
It's beautiful, Adam.
Well, I'm glad I got something right.
Does it work?
Yeah, of course it works.
I wonder if the baby can hear yet.
I don't think so at 12 weeks.
Doctors don't know everything. in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
Stacey. Hey, look at me. Now I know we didn't exactly plan all this, but I do love you.
I know.
Oh, there's only one left. You two are going to have to share it.
All right, Nicholas, I'll give you $5 for your
Make
half.
it 20 and you're going to deal.
Yeah, no sympathy from me. It's all self-inflicted. I mean, give you a free bar and you lose your self-control.
It's not fair you give her a whole one. I'm twice as big as me.
Well, you could always go for your usual pie with lots of tomato sauce and
There
coconut.
you go.
Get out.
Yeah, I remember this. Thank you.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
Does Stacey like all the baby stuff?
Oh, she liked the music box, yeah.
What about the cradle?
Yeah, she was wrapped.
You see, I told you.
I've just had Jack Buckley on the blower. He can't find his winning lotto ticket, reckons it's been stolen.
Lucky, come on, come on.
No, for real.
Lucky,
First division.
stay.
Well, that's what it says.
I told Stephen that auction was a bad idea.
Now it's
You haven't been
gone.
on that blower long, have you?
No, Bob.
Georgina, my granddaughter. This way.
Nice bun. For an old fella.
Right there, on that nail.
Is this where you always leave it?
No, it's where I left it 2 days ago.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Dorothy Buckley, the poor relation.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
This is Constable Doyle, Detective Hasham. They've come about my ticket.
Oh, yes, the ticket. Would you like a cup of tea?
Yes, it's lovely.
Thank you. Miss Buckley, when did you last see this ticket?
Well, that's just it. I don't know that
Come
I
on,
ever...
Dottie, stop mucking around. You must have seen it. It was right there. Any closer it would have bit you.
Well, are you saying that it wasn't on the nail?
I always leave it there.
I have seen tickets there before, but I can't recall if it was this week that I noticed it.
You're the one whose memories go, and it was there and you know it.
Georgie, you want a cup of tea? Georgie!
No, I'm on the phone.
Well, I hope it's not STD.
Listen, I got
And I'll tell you exactly what happened to it.
Righto.
One of those bloody vultures from that useless auction came in here and swiped it.
Do you have any proof of that, sir?
I don't need any proof. It stands to bloody reason, doesn't it?
Language.
The place was crawling with those useless bludgers. Coming here to gore put a man's life in ruins.
Well, the house wasn't locked up.
No. No, I said it should be locked up, but Jack doesn't know what he's talking about.
We didn't lock up because I was here the whole time and I didn't see anyone suspicious.
Well, where exactly was this auction, Miss Buckley?
It was in the shed.
Stephen, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm Senior Detective Hasham. This is Constable Doyle from Mount Thomas Police. We're here about the missing lotto ticket.
Oh, yeah.
You were at the auction yesterday.
Yep.
What, here in the shed?
That's right.
All right. You see anyone leave the shed and move towards the house?
No.
Well, what about the ticket itself?
What about it?
You ever seen it?
No.
So no one's actually seen this winning ticket?
Apart from Jack.
Apart from Jack.
No.
Stephen, how old is your father?
72.
All right. How good's his memory?
Perfect. When he can remember where he left it.
She your horse? She's beautiful.
Thanks. Pop gave it to me for my 10th birthday.
Jack, are you certain that there really was a ticket?
Bloody oath I am. Ask Bill Sherman, the newsagent. Same number every week. Except this week. Georgie had a birthday.
Eh? Sorry?
Well, I used to use 17 for her age. See? Had to change it to 18.
Oh, we'll just
Right, thank you very much. 18, I thought she would have been older.
You wish.
Come on, Mags, the guy's a dreamer.
Doesn't mean that he's lying.
Did I say he was lying? He reckoned someone left the shed right where the auction was and went up to the house and stole the ticket.
Which is very possible,
Before the
isn't
numbers
it?
were drawn, knowing that it was going to win. What was he, psychic?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
assuming that there really was a ticket in the first place.
Yeah, and if there was, then it's going to earn a lot of money. Could have been involved, a couple of million perhaps.
Okay, check it out.
Come home.
Or what about your report?
All right, is
No,
it
it's a
urgent?
lost property. It's a uniform matter.
Okay. Yep. No. I'll see what I can do. All right. Yep. Bye. Boss?
Oh, don't tell me. You want to go home?
Well, yeah, Stacey seemed pretty freaked out just then.
Is she all right?
Well, she's got a pain in her stomach, I don't know.
Oh, off you go then, but this is becoming a habit, Cooper. I'm
Yeah,
very
I know,
happy
but
about
she's
it.
never had a baby.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, is Bill Sherman there, please? Matt Sherman? Well, where's Bill? He's gone to Bali for a month? Oh, good on him. Listen, could you ask Matt to drop by the station when he gets in, please? All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Right, so Bill sold him the ticket from Bali.
I thought you said that this was a uniform matter.
You're wasting your time.
We'll see.
What's all this?
It's our anniversary. 2 months, I thought we could celebrate.
Stace. That's really
And
nice. But
I also wanted to make up for last night. The cradle. I know you do really want the best for us. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings.
Hey, I'm a copper. I don't have feelings. And I'm also on duty, all right? I can't just come and go whenever. When you said it was something important...
But I wanted it to be a surprise. And you've got to eat, haven't you?
Stace, I don't get a lunch break. I've got to get back, all right?
Okay, well, hang on. Take a sandwich. It's a pity to waste them.
All right. I'll have a couple.
I just wanted to say sorry.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks very much for coming in, Matt.
So, you've been looking after your dad's newsagent while he's been away, eh?
Yeah. I usually help out part-time anyway.
Listen, Matt, do you know Jack Buckley? He lives out at Headley Creek.
Of course I do.
Well, he claims he won First Division Tats last night.
Yeah, I heard. But they don't deserve it. Crazy old man and his upper self granddaughter.
Matt, just stick to answering the questions, okay?
Where'd you hear the news from?
It's all over town. People have been asking me about it all morning. I'm getting pretty sick of it.
Listen, Matt, when someone wins First Division, do a lot of people contact you straight away directly?
Only if we sold the winning ticket.
Did you?
No, we didn't.
Well, Jack says that you did. He says he buys one off you every
Jack
week.
Buckley's off the planet half the time. Asked me to change a 10-bob note for him the other day.
Right, so you didn't sell the winning ticket to Jack Buckley. Is that what you're saying?
No way.
Okay.
The ticket was sold over at St David's.
There were 4 winners in last night's draw.
Oh, well, so much for the 2 million quid then.
3 of the tickets have already been presented. The only ticket that hasn't been presented was the one sold in St David's.
Aha, Jack's ticket.
Maybe, or maybe the real winner's out of town.
A bit of a coincidence, isn't it?
Come off it, Mags. The old man's off the planet.
Come on, Jack might be getting on a bit, PJ, but he's not stupid.
Boss, he can't even prove he bought it.
But he didn't register it.
What was that?
So if someone else presents it,
Well, there's not much we can do. We can question them, but unless they confess, it's
we can't prove it isn't theirs.
finders keepers, losers weepers. Yeah, well, the good news is he's only down to 500,000 now. It's not like it's 2 million or anything.
I doubt that Jack would look on that as good news, McKinley.
No, boss, that's Jack Buckley's sister, Dorothy. She's still on the phone, and she says she has a prowler out there.
And just what do you think you're doing in here, Rich? Are you trespassing? Now get out! Get out of here!
I don't care. I found the bloody thing and it's mine.
You filthy, scheming little drunk! Spit it out! Spit it out!
What's going on?
He's got my ticket!
What do you mean, your ticket?
It's mine!
No, not even close. 2 numbers, no prize.
You sure?
Yeah, have a look. Positive. It's not even this week's ticket. Oh, Richard, need to have a chat with you, mate. Through there. I'll need to have a chat with you too, Miss Buckley. Now, you want to explain to me what you're doing on the Buckley property, rummaging around their chook scraps?
Well, I've already been through the rest of their rubbish.
Well, on the off chance the ticket might be there?
Yeah, well, then I thought it might have got mixed up with the chook scraps.
So you were going to claim the ticket for yourself, were you, Richard?
No way. I was going to claim a 10% finder's fee when I gave it back to Jack.
All right. Free to go.
I would have dropped it to 5%.
On your trike, Richo.
I was just going to talk to Dorothy. She seems to have recovered her memory.
I think I did see a ticket.
On the nail where Jack said he left it?
Yes. See, I really didn't take much notice of it at the time. I mean, Jack's been buying lotto tickets for years, ever since the first bad drought we had. Well, how could I know this was the winning ticket?
And Dorothy, you saw the ticket the other night after the auction when everyone had left, did you?
Well, I'm not quite clear on that bit.
But you did see a ticket recently, this week?
I think so, yes.
Well, have you told Jack about it?
Not yet.
Well, when are you going to tell us about it? Oh, Miss Buckley, withholding evidence is a serious matter, especially when it involves a large sum of money. And failure to return that ticket could be construed as theft.
I wasn't going to steal it. I was just going to...
Go on.
Well, get back some of what I was owed. Well, I've got as much right to that farm as Jack. I loved it more than him. All I've ever wanted to do was own it. But oh no, Jack gets the lot and I get nothing because I'm the daughter and not the son.
But you stayed on why?
Worked for 50 years like a slave for my keep. I even donated my mother's jewellery, my only inheritance, to keep the place going during the drought. And so now I've got nothing and Jack wins the lotto. It's not fair.
Well, life often isn't, Miss Buckley.
Yes. Doc, who do you think took the ticket?
I don't like to say.
Or who was in the house at the time?
The girl, Georgina.
Hello, how you going? Can I offer you a hand?
Yeah, you can hold the horse.
Right. Okay. Oh, you know, nice horse.
Yeah, Dad says she costs too much to keep.
That seems a bit rough.
Well, she's got cataracts. She'll go blind eventually. I have to keep her stable most of the time.
All right, Georgina, now, have you ever seen this missing lotto ticket?
No, sorry, I haven't.
Not at all, not at any stage?
No.
Where were you last night, Georgina?
When Dad and Pop went to the pub. I was having dinner with Auntie Dot. Well, what I could eat of it anyway.
Well, your dad said that he rang to tell you he was running late.
That's right.
Well, did he tell you that they'd won the first division prize?
I don't remember.
Well, surely you wouldn't forget something like that.
Honest, I don't.
Dorothy said that you told her about the win.
Well, I wouldn't take too much notice of anything that she says.
Oh, why's that?
Well, she hates me, that's why.
PJ, she had opportunity and she had motive.
What, extra pocket money, 500 grand?
Yeah, well, why not? She's an impulsive teenager with expensive tastes. Well, she was hiding something.
All
You've got to admit that.
right, I'll check it out.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, hi. Tom said you might be interested in some lost property belonging to Jack Buckley.
Oh, you found a ticket?
Well, not quite. Lynn found it chained up outside. Jack must have left her there again.
Lost property, uniform matter.
Want a drink?
Yeah, have a beer, thanks. Sure shout. Come, girl.
Hey, Lucky!
So what if no one does claim this prize? What if Jack has lost the ticket? Can he still claim?
Yeah, if he comes up with enough evidence, he can.
Such as?
Such as choosing the same numbers every week.
And if you can verify when and where he bought the ticket.
Well, did he?
What?
Choose the same numbers every week.
Yeah, almost.
Well, he says he changed one number at the last minute.
Oh, very convenient. Sounds like the ticket's not the only thing he's lost.
Yes, that's what I reckon.
Give the guy a break.
Now, we can't even remember what the dog is.
So he's a little bit eccentric.
Senna.
Come on. Never ever locked the keys in the car. Somebody who once locked the portable radios in the patrol car. I don't even want to start on you. What do you reckon, Chris? Has Jack Buckley lost it?
Well, he's not as sharp as he used to be, but, you know.
But you know what?
Well, he's still pretty fit. He's certainly not ready for a home, no matter what his son says.
Morning.
You want to fool around?
No, I have to go to work.
What a shame.
Stacey.
What? What's the matter? Don't you love me anymore?
Of course I love you.
You're late. Do up your fly, will you?
Well, so his son wants to put him into an old people's home?
That's what Chris reckons.
Maybe he's right. Maybe he should.
No, you're missing the point. Stephen's trying to discredit his father so he can take over the whole farm.
What are you suggesting? That Stephen stole the ticket so he could put his own man in it?
All I'm saying is that Jack is not as silly as we've been led to believe.
Stacey, too much trouble, not at all. Keep it short, will you?
Hello. Yeah, Stace, I can't. All right, well, where's the pain? Is this the same as last time? Okay, yep, no. Look, I'll be there in 5. Yep, okay, cool. Nick, I'm just going out for a sec.
You just got here and you were late.
I forgot something, I know. What's wrong?
Nothing now.
Stacey.
The pain settled down. It's like a kind of a spasm. It's really intense for a few minutes and then it's gone again.
Are you sure?
You think I'm making it up, don't you?
Stacey, I've got a job to do. You can't just keep calling me away because you're bored.
It hurt. I didn't know what to do.
Okay, all right. Well, do you want me to call the doctor?
No. I'm fine now.
Well, look, I better be getting back to work, okay?
Hey, PJ.
Yes, mate.
Here you go. How's Stacey, Adam?
She had a spasm.
Spasm? That's a new name for it?
I haven't had a good spasm for a while.
Look at me.
The boss wants to see you too.
What now?
That's what he screamed at me.
Thomas Police Constable Doyle speaking. Yep. Okay, we'll get someone down there straight away. Thanks. Bye-bye. Nick.
Yep.
Chemist on High Street. We've got a shoppy.
Yeah, we've got to take Dash with you because Cooper's busy.
Sorry, boss.
You only need to ask, Cooper. Believe it or not, I do understand what it's like being a father for the first time.
Yeah, it's pretty full on. Look, Stacey's just a kid and I'm all she's got, you know.
I'm aware of all the circumstances. But you must see that I can't run the station properly if one of my officers is always nicking off.
Yeah, understood. Look, it won't happen again.
I wish I could believe that. Look, if you're really worried about Stacey, why don't you take a couple of weeks' leave and spend some proper time with her?
Well, no, I was looking at saving up my leave for the birth.
All right, but it can't go on like this. I have Stacey properly checked by a doctor and be treated for whatever's giving her these pains. But if you don't think the pains are real...
No, look, boss, I've had a chat to her. She's just lonely, you know. She understands that I can't come home during work hours anymore.
Then we understand each other. That'll be all.
Thanks, boss.
Oh, we got the shoplifter.
Oh, good. Oh, you'll be interested to know I made that check for you.
Which chick's that?
Georgina Buckley. She's a clean skin.
I'm glad to hear it. As a matter of fact, that's something you might be interested in too.
Yeah? What's that?
Meet our shoppy.
Ah. Chanel number 5. Very nice. You do have expensive taste, don't you?
I was going to pay for it, honest.
Georgina, it was inside your bag, outside the shop.
I just forgot, that's all. What's going to happen? You don't have to call my dad, do you?
No, we don't have to.
No, it just depends if we think it's necessary, that's all.
Please don't, he'd kill me.
Okay, well, let's have another chat about this missing lotto ticket, shall we?
And what about it?
Did you take it?
No.
No, you could buy a lot of pretty things with 500 grand, couldn't you?
I swear I didn't take that ticket.
Why don't we get our own search warrant and take a look for ourselves?
Yes, good idea.
Go ahead. You won't find anything in my things. Besides, I don't need the ticket. I'll have a proper allowance soon.
And why is that?
Georgina? You have admitted the offence, but in the circumstances it is not proposed to institute legal proceedings against you unless you desire to have this matter put before a court. Do you? All right, you're free to go. Thanks, Georgina.
All right.
It's a motive.
A promise to your daughter does not make you a thief.
What promise?
According to Georgina, her father has promised her a generous allowance when he gives up farming in favour of property development.
Property development? Using Jack's land?
Could explain why he wants to put his father in a home.
Doesn't explain the theft of the alleged ticket, though.
Go and have a chat to Celia Donald, see what she knows about all this.
You're wrong about Stephen taking over the farm, boss.
According to Celia, he's been negotiating its sale.
Oh, I can't see Jack agreeing to that. He'd rather turn up his toes than sell that property.
Exactly.
I don't think Jack knows anything about it.
And it's prime land too, especially the creek frontage. And said he's got a developer ready to offer a nice little cheque.
What kind of developer?
Hobby farm, subdivide 10-acre lots and sell off the rest.
I can't see Jack agreeing to that.
Well, if Stephen had control of Jack's affairs, he doesn't have to agree to anything.
That farm's been Jack's whole life.
Stephen wants to move to the city. He's had enough.
This'll break Jack's heart, you know.
Well, he's the one who reported the ticket stolen, boss. Look, you open up a can, the worm's going to find their way out.
Just go easy, man.
Sell the farm?
So he never mentioned this to you himself?
No, he didn't. And I don't believe it, he wouldn't. Anyway, what's it got to do with you lot?
Jack, with your permission, we'd like to conduct an official police search of the property.
For what?
Your lotto ticket.
I've told you, it was one of them bloodsuckers from the auction.
Mr. Buckley, there's no evidence to support that allegation, whereas...
Whereas what?
Well, you could have just misplaced the ticket somewhere.
Don't you think I've already looked?
Everywhere? Including your son's room?
I won't have it. He's family.
Jack, we understand that you don't want us disturbing things at home, but is there anywhere in particular that Stephen keeps valuables, a lockable desk? Does he have a safe?
He works for me. I've got a safe. Haven't used it in years. Been nothing in here since Dot sold her jewellery. Never had anything valuable enough to bother.
No, we just need to be sure, Mr. Buckley.
This isn't mine.
Does it say what it is?
Offer of purchase. Stephen!
Dad? What's up?
When were you going to tell me about this? Before or after you had me locked away in some...
There's no ticket here, Jack. Do you want us to search the rest of the house?
What's the point? I thought that ticket would make all my dreams come true. Buy back the farm from them bludgeon banks. Secure the land for the next generation. Dad, I find my own son has betrayed me. And his own family. Bloody ticket's worthless now. You take it. It's yours, isn't it?
Dad!
Hey, guess what?
There's a fire over the Buckley's
Well,
place.
maybe Jack's getting into a bit of insurance fraud and to give a form
I reckon he's going to do better out of the lotto, people. Thank you. Mount Thomas Police Senior Constable Nicholas... Wait a sec. Adam?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, come on, mate. Guess who? Another spasm.
Tell her I can call her back.
Ooh. Stacey, look, I'm terribly sorry. He's just ducked out to do a bit of urgent police bit. Get on you. I tell you, mate, you are in the doghouse.
Oh, gee, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're right. I'm not just relaxing.
The CFA just rang about the fire at the Buckley's place. They want us to go and take a look. They think it might have been deliberately lit. Incoming?
Yeah.
Right. Hey. Ooh.
No, it's too dangerous. Just grab her. Come on. Please come inside, Georgie. Come inside.
Georgie, stop! What are you doing?
You can win this! You can more!
I did it! I swear it was an accident!
I know you did it deliberately!
I didn't know she was in there, I swear to you, I thought you were out riding. It's okay, darling. To buy you a new horse. It's okay, Princess was old. She only had another year or two to go.
I didn't care that she was old. She was my horse and I loved her.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
You got anything?
Why?
Oh, Stephen Buckley. As good as apologised to his daughter for killing a horse.
Hey, boys. All right?
Looks like we found the cause of the fire.
What is it, some sort of accelerant?
That's what it looks like. Better get the arson boys into this one.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it.
Thanks, mate.
There you go.
Chris, help me, I'm bleeding.
Oh my God.
Where's Adam?
He's on his way. Everything's going to be all right.
Excuse me, Chris. Stacey? Let me give you some pethidine. I hope you relax. It'll stop some of the pain.
Stacey, is she okay?
Just giving her a painkiller, Adam.
It's all right, Stace. I'm here now.
I'm sorry.
What's happening?
Come on, Adam, let's get out of here. Zoe can fill us in later.
Chris, what's going on? She's bleeding.
Look, it happens sometimes, you know. Who knows why?
Well, what about the baby?
Look, Zoe's doing everything she possibly can to make sure that they're both fine.
There's a tape-recorded interview between Senior Detective Hasham and Stephen Buckley at the Mount Thomas
Really
Police
necessary
Station at
to record all
2:32
this?
p.m.
Formality, Mr.
June
Buckley.
17, 1997, in the presence of Constable Doyle. All right, Mr. Buckley. When did you first notice the fire?
I was in the house in my study. I looked out the window and I noticed smoke. So I ran outside.
No, through the kitchen.
No, there's a door from my study onto the veranda.
Oh, go on.
When I got there, the fire had already started. Dad must have left his soldering iron on. He was working there earlier in the day.
Can he confirm this?
What, that he was working there?
No, that he left the soldering iron on.
Can't remember.
Well, he seemed pretty upset.
Of course he's upset.
You might give a bit more thought, eh, to this retirement plan of yours.
Insinuating something here.
Such as?
I love my father.
I'm sure you do, Mr. Buckley. But don't you want to put him into a home?
A retirement village, somewhere he'll be safe and properly looked after.
You've got your share and shot through. Now, you were the first one to arrive at the scene, weren't you, Mr. Buckley?
I told you I saw smoke.
Where was your aunt?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on. She was at home too, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah. She could have been anywhere.
Well, it's just strange that she didn't notice anything.
Listen, I've had about enough of this. If you're finished, I've got a farm to run.
Mr. Buckley, did you start the fire deliberately?
It's my fault. This morning before I went to work, we started fooling around.
Oh, Adam, you know, she's only 3 months pregnant. Having sex at this stage is not going to cause any problems.
I should have taken the call.
What call?
Oh, she rang me, and I thought, she's been ringing me at the station. Is she okay?
Bleeding stopped.
Oh, well, what caused it in the first place?
It's hard to say the cause. Could be any one of a number of things.
And the baby?
Well, we're about to do an ultrasound to see if the baby's still there. She might have lost the baby already, Adam.
Can I see her?
Well, she's asleep now. Why don't you grab a cup of coffee and then you can go in and sit with her for a while. I'll be back in a minute.
Any word from the hospital yet?
No, not yet. Excuse me. Can I speak to Detective Hasham, please? I saw Dad go down to the shed.
Was that before the fire started?
Yes.
Where was Jack?
Out feeding the cattle, I think.
Had he been working in the shed before?
Yes.
What happened then?
I started feeling sorry for Pop, so I went into Dad's study to look for the ticket. He was the only one who could have taken it, and I knew he had to have it somewhere.
Where did you find it?
In one of the drawers. And then I heard Auntie Dot, and I ran outside to the fire.
With the ticket?
I don't remember if I still had the ticket. All I remember is hearing Princess screaming, and it was awful.
Thanks, Nick.
Cheers.
Interview between Senior Detective Hasham and Stephen Buckley resumed at 3:33 p.m.
Mr. Buckley, we have a witness who says you started the fire.
Who's that? Your daughter, Georgina.
When you were comforting her after the fire, Mr. Buckley, I overheard your apology. You were very adamant that her horse's death was an accident, almost as though you had a guilty conscience.
As if you had started the fire yourself.
I didn't do it on purpose. I tried to get her out, but the fire just took off.
Mr. Buckley, there are some boys already out there, so why don't you tell us what happened?
Starting with the lotto ticket, please.
I wasn't going to cash it in, not for myself.
Then why take it?
To stop him.
To stop who from doing what?
My father from spending it on the farm. His bloody dream. Look, his share of First Division was only 500 grand. It's just enough to cover what we owe the bank.
Mr. Buckley, surely once the farm was up and running again, you could have made a living from it.
It's worthless as farmland. It probably was before Dad even inherited it. The only thing it was good for was selling off his hobby farms.
Which you were going to do without his consent.
Look, I had no choice. Within a couple of months, it would have been back where we started. With absolutely nothing.
I know the others don't like Stacey much.
That's nonsense.
Come on. Chris, they think she railroaded me, that she got pregnant on purpose. But I love her, you know? And I've gotten used to the idea of being a father. That baby is a life that I helped to create. And I want it more than anything. Zoe, where are you taking her?
To the ultrasound.
Well, I'm coming.
Adam, the news might not be good.
This is my child too. I'm coming.
Drop the charges? Why?
My choice, I reckon.
Jack, it's not that simple. These are pretty bloody serious charges.
I know that.
What he's done could land him in jail.
I know what he's done. No son of mine's going to be doing time.
Excuse me, Nick said you wanted to see me?
Mr. Buckley has just informed me that he asked Stephen to light the fire. He's also just remembered that he didn't buy a lotto ticket after all.
Must be getting old.
So Gina has given us a statement.
Georgie's pretty upset about the horse. She said she's sorry if she caused you lot any trouble.
Mr. Buckley, do you realise how much time we've spent on this case? Now, Stephen has just confessed. Mr. Buckley, with your son's confession, it's going to make it possible for you to collect your winnings with or without the ticket. But without that confession, you've got, well, Buckley's.
Some things are more important than money.
Is it there? What's that?
That's nothing. Sorry, Adam, I'm afraid Stacey must have already miscarried. I know this baby meant a lot to you.
Don't understand.
Neither do I, Stephen, but it seems like your old man's not a bad old stick, eh?
The farm was all he cared about. Getting things back the way they used to be.
Well, it sounds like you were wrong, Mr. Buckley. Your father's a better man than you believed.
Oui. A memento.
So you've got no idea what caused it?
No, unfortunately not. If the baby had been just 2 weeks older, after week 18 the chances of miscarriage are dramatically reduced.
What?
The chances of miscarriage
How
are
many
reduced
weeks?
18. I'll leave you alone for a while.
It isn't mine.
Oh, Adam, I'm so sorry.
and our milk